Ever sat alone and thought, is this how life is supposed to be? Like, I have a job, I have a family, but then deep down you're feeling heavy, like you're stuck watching life pass you by. In this video, I'm going to give you reasons why you feel stuck and what you're going to do to feel unstuck. So I'm going to divide it into two parts. The first part is going to be why you feel stuck, and the second part is going to be what you can do to feel unstuck. Before I dive into the content of this video, I want to tell you the blunt truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to tell you that it is okay to begin your self-improvement journey. No one is going to tell you that you've had enough, now you can change. No, it is going to come from you. You will have to make that decision to change your life. Another thing I want you to know is that you have the power. The power is within you to change your life, to change your mindset about everything. Lastly, I want you to know that feeling stuck isn't you being lazy. Usually it comes from three things: confusion, fear, and exhaustion. Mostly exhaustion. And it will show up when you feel like you're doing everything, but then you're not getting the results that you want. You're not seeing fruits. But I want to tell you, try one more time. Here is why you're feeling stuck. You are not where you thought you would be. You may have had plans, you may have had dreams. I know I had them, and when I reached the age of 30 without achieving even one, I felt like I was not moving, like I was stagnated in that same dark place I was. I felt completely stuck. I thought I'd be further ahead, having a good career, having a stable family, going to vacations. But when that did not happen, I felt left behind. That voice inside of me kept nagging, kept whispering to me that I was late. I felt like I was missing my timeline of doing great things in my life, of improving my life the way I wanted. So that deadline kept me stuck. I want to tell you that deadlines are imaginary lines that people put for you. You are not supposed to follow those deadlines. Number two, you are mentally exhausted from constantly surviving. I was living from paycheck to paycheck. I was living from hand to mouth, and I thought that that was what success looked like. But then I realized that I was living in survival mode for so long, not taking a rest when I felt tired, not taking time for myself. I felt depleted. I felt burned out, and you are probably feeling the same way. Number three, you're waiting for motivation instead of creating movement. This is a trap, okay? Motivation is not going to come to you so that you can start working on your life. You're not going to go to the shop and buy motivation, or you're not going to wait for your friend to bring you the motivation that you want. You have to get going, and that momentum is going to bring you motivation. It is going to make you feel motivated, because achieving those small goals will make you yearn to achieve bigger goals. You're keeping saying, once I feel motivated, I will start. But then just know that motivation doesn't show up. It is a result of action, not a cause. I moved when I felt unready, and motivation found me. Number four, you are scared of starting over. Maybe you've spent years building something. You spent years building your business. You spent years building your empire. And you are realizing that this is not what you wanted. But then, because you've been in that comfort zone for so long, it is going to feel like so scary to start over again. That idea of starting over is going to feel overwhelming for you. Instead, you just stay where you are in that comfort zone, even if it is slowly draining you. Number five, you're waiting for permission. You might be waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to start. I hoped someone was coming to tell you that it is now time for me to begin building my life the way I wanted. I wished someone would tell me to choose a different path. No one came. I had to make that decision to change my life. So you have to make that decision for yourself. It has to come from you. Number six, you are afraid of disappointing people. I know I was afraid of disappointing my friends. I was afraid of disappointing my family. I was afraid of disappointing my co-workers, my boss. Because the version of me that I was is the version that they liked. So me trying to change felt like disappointing them. And that one made me stay in that place for so long until I felt like I had lost touch with my true self. Number 6. You are overthinking. As women, we tend to overthink everything. Anything that we want to do, we have to think about it. What am I going to wear? What am I going to eat? What am I going to say? I used to overthink on what clothes I wanted to wear in order to film videos. But then I decided, why not buy one item in different colors? If you see me wearing this sweater in another color, mind your business, okay? Choosing to do things like this is one to take a decision off the table for you, okay? Because that is one less thing you have to think about. Another reason is you believe things will not work out the way you want them to be. You are living in the land of what if it is not going to work? What if I go out and people look at me? What if I go to the gym and people start laughing at me because I don't know where to begin? But then you don't know what will happen if you don't try it. And I want to tell you, you are going to try so many times. You will start so many times, but then sometimes you will feel like you are not achieving anything. But just because it did not work before for you one time doesn't mean it is not going to work again. Just give yourself one more chance to do it. One more chance is all it takes for you to see progress. The second part, here is what you're going to do in order to feel unstuck. Number 1, you are going to stop punishing yourself for not meeting imaginary deadlines. Deadlines are set by people. Deadlines are set by society. So before you go with the deadline set for you, ask yourself, where is it that you thought you're going to be? Why was that your expectation? What can you do now from the place where you are right now? Your goal is not to rewind time. Your goal is to start from where you are because you're starting from experience. So let go of the fantasy of the deadline and start building your reality. Number 2, rest. Some of us feel like we do not have to rest until we have done some things. But I want to tell you that look for time to rest. Even if it is just 15 minutes, take a nap. I took time when it was lunchtime and people had gone for their lunch. I used to take my lunch quickly and then the remaining 30 minutes I slept. I just put my head on a locker and I slept. Not thinking about anything, just resting. You can listen to music, you can watch a podcast on YouTube, just anything that is going to take your mind off of the stress of the day. Do it. Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Number 3, you're going to start before you feel ready. If I hadn't started, I'll not be here right now. Choose one small action, something that you know you're going to accomplish. It might be drinking that warm water early in the morning, or going for a jog, writing down one goal, or taking a walk. Those tiny actions, they create momentum, and that momentum breeds motivation. Okay, so just begin from where you are right now. You do not have to feel motivated to begin. Number 4, redefine what starting over means for you. You're going to reuse your past to rewrite your future. Take inventory. What have you learned? What worked last time? What didn't? Then once you have the answers to that, you're going to start again. Number 5, learn new things. Learning a new vocabulary is very important. I cannot stress how happy I feel when I see women using vocabularies in their sentences. I learned a new skill, and that skill is what is generating money for me right now. Okay, you have the time, use my 9 p.m. rule, take 2 hours after everybody has gone to sleep and study, learn something new from YouTube, from books. Just learn, expand your knowledge, and when you are knowledgeable, You feel confident. Read books that are going to inspire you. Listen to podcasts that are going to elevate you. Or have an honest conversation with someone who is not going to tear you down. Number 6, give yourself permission. Allow yourself to change. No one has the authority to dictate your life, only you can. Number 7, make a list of people that you feel you're going to disappoint. And then ask yourself, why do I feel I'm going to disappoint these people? Am I living for them or am I living for me? Because those people who love you are going to adjust to your new life, and those who don't are going to be filtered from your new life. Number 8, stop overthinking. Overthinking is going to ruin everything. So instead of thinking what you're going to wear, just look at your wardrobe and pick anything you got. You bought those clothes, so they should be good for you to wear, right? Just go to that conference and start talking, because you have the topic, you have the main theme. Just go and talk. Words will flow. Don't think about it. Don't meddle your mind about it. Just do. Don't think about it. Just do. Then you're going to think about it later and see where you went wrong and of course improve. I want to tell you that I do not have all the answers to give you right now. I'm still learning. I'm still figuring it out. So you do not have to figure it out at once. Take a small step. You are not stuck because you are lazy. You are stuck because you are exhausted. You are stuck because you fear what is going to happen. You are stuck because something in you is ready to change. So start where you are, use what you have, be gentle to yourself, and I'm rooting for you.